Good morning. The SBA came out yesterday, late yesterday afternoon, with additional guidance for the lenders to use to calculate the loan amounts under the PPP, the Paycheck Protection Program for self-employed individuals. So this is your sole props, independent contractors that report their income on Schedule C. The loan amounts will come from the Schedule C line 31, and that will be your net income from self-employment. If you take that net income, divide by 12, multiply by 2.5, that will be the loan amount that will be loaned on net income from self-employment. It doesn't look like there will be any add backs to that. So if you have a large special depreciation deduction or a large 179 deduction on your 2019 tax return and you haven't filed it yet, you can decide whether you want to push those depreciation deductions forward into future years or if you want to take them on 2019. The PPP loan amount will be based on your 2019 tax return. If you haven't filed that yet, you can go ahead and prepare your Schedule C. Just make sure that when you do file your 2019 tax return, it agrees to that Schedule C amount. You will bring both of those with you when you go to substantiate the covered costs in order to have these loans forgiven. So you will have an 8-week period to spend the funds on covered costs. We are recommending for our clients, just to make it easier on the back end, it's a little more work up front, but I think it'll be worth it. We are recommending that our clients set up a PPP bank account at the lenders where they receive the funding and only put in that bank account money from the PPP program and only use it to pay covered costs. That way, when you go meet with your lender and you're substantiating these covered costs, everything is in one place, and I think it'll make it a lot simpler. You will be required to meet with your lender face-to-face and substantiate these costs, bring all your supporting documents, your receipts. If you filed 941s during that 8-week period, your 941s, your bank statements, all of this will be required in order to have the loan amounts forgiven. So we've made a lot of progress with these PPP loans. We've seen a lot of funding, both through local banks and also now the larger banks are starting to get these funded. I feel like the self-employed applications will go through pretty quickly now that they have some solid guidance. And for your covered costs for self-employed, you will take the amount that we just talked about, the line 31 amount from your Schedule C, and divide that by 52 weeks and then multiply by 8 weeks. And that will be your payroll cost for your self-employed portion. And that will be your covered payroll costs. So again, that's line 31, divided by 52 weeks, multiplied by 8 weeks, and that is your self-employed payroll cost, that the amount that will be forgiven. That's just our best practices. We're still working on the EIDL loans. We still haven't seen any progress on those. We're starting to see some inquiries and requests for additional information, but we haven't seen any funding from those yet. And I feel like they're waiting to get the PPP loan amounts, and then they will go to the EIDL loan amounts, and then they will go to unemployment claims. So we'll keep you posted if we get any additional information, and if you have any questions, you can call us anytime.